Prophet. You need to see this.
Stage 3 is the final and most deadly element of the Ceph colonization strategy. If met with significant and persistent resistance, a Ceph incursion force will seek to open an Einstein-Rosen bridge direct to the heart of its parent galaxy. From there, Ceph overhives will deploy their dedicated warrior caste to obliterate any and all obstructions.
We've only seen a fraction of what the Ceph can do. This is an extinction-level event. The Alpha Ceph will keep powering that beam until their entire invasion force is through. We have to shut it.
Claire! 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 Prophet! What the hell's going on back there? Jesus fucking Christ! Claire! Hold on! Just hold on! Responding to comms! No. Stay with me, Claire. Stay with me.
Psycho.
I'm so sorry, Claire.
Sorry? Michael, you have nothing to be sorry about. No man could have done more. Forgive me?
Of course I do.
Good. Then it's all right, then. It's all right.
Claire.
It's...
Psycho. Psycho, I'm sorry, but we don't have much time. We need to find another VTOL now. Psycho.
Don't you fucking call me that!
We have to shut that energy beam down, Psycho, or everyone is going to die. Do you understand me?
And what the fuck am I supposed to do about it, eh? I'm Michael Sykes. I'm just a human, Prophet. I couldn't even save one fucking life, not one!
You selfish son of a bitch! Don't you get it yet? Rash had me pinned back there, kept me locked down because of this damn suit. If you'd been wearing a suit, we'd all be dead. You being human is what saved us. We're all human, Psycho. And we all fought. Me, you, Nomad, Jester, all of us. We fought. Not the goddamn nanosuits.
He forgot to mention Aztec.
Now it's just you and me that's left. We can make a difference. One last mission. Do you think she'd want you to quit now?
Rebel, Vulture 4! We need immediate support! Pilot, we're under massive Ceph assault! Can't hold out much...
Psycho. Michael. Just so we're clear. This is gonna be a slaughter.
Too fucking right it is. And I'm gonna be doing the slaughtering. Like you said, boss, I don't need a suit. I don't need tech. Just need bottle, right? You take out the artillery, I'll bring in the VTOL. Well, go on, mate. It ain't the end of the world. Yet. I'll see you on the other side.
intercepting Mac's encrypted info stream.
5% of estimated power apex. Vela 3 satellite has detected Hawking radiation at a distance of 1.2 AU. Solar spread telemetrics indicate white hole formation.
Alright, hello everyone, and welcome back to Let's Play Crysis 3. We are on Only Human. If you don't know, AU stands for Astronomical Unit. That's the mean distance between the Earth and the Sun, roughly 8 light minutes. So, like a mission in Crysis 1, we now have to take out some AAA batteries. This time, alien ones. Ooh, we got a sniper rifle here.
Prophet, this is Venom Command. We picked up your comm signature. Thought we could maybe help each other out. Ceph resistance is... fuck it. Look around. It's a shit show.
Venom Command, I'll keep it simple. I'm taking down those Ceph AAAs. Any assistance is welcome. Otherwise, stay out of my way.
Roger that, Prophet.
Cut out some of his dialogue there in the subtitles. Alright, well, this is what has become of Liberty Dome, folks. We're going to be fighting lots of Ceph in these last 2 missions. Well, I didn't need that sniper rifle because I've already got a Gauss rifle here. Now, one thing about this game, ironically, despite switching protagonists throughout every game of the Crysis series, it's Psycho, Michael Sykes, that receives the most character development. I mean, for those who have played Crysis Warhead, you know that entire game revolves around him from his viewpoint. And throughout this series, he undergoes the most emotional development, and not to mention trauma, because he just lost his girlfriend. And we learn more about him than any other character. It's almost like, in a way, that he was meant to be the main character of the series, but like the writers got confused somewhere in there. So it's really odd, to be honest. Because all the other characters, to be honest, are flat, or they're only with us for like a single game. Even the whole game at that, you know. Many of them not that much. So, yeah, I mean, he appears in most of the games. You get to know him most, and yeah, he has actual character development. Even if it is mostly just traumatic development. Anyway, we've got some snipers here. We gotta take care of them. This is a fairly large map, and we have 3 AAA batteries to destroy. This map is also pretty dark, just in terms of its lighting. And it's very gray, and a lot of it looks kind of the same. Alright, well, our first objective is up here. We just got our cell propaganda here.
I've got nothing to hide.
I've got nothing to hide.
I've got nothing to hide.
We've
got nothing to hide.
All over the world, people with nothing to hide are signing up for the new Cell Combined Cash ID card. Signing up voluntarily guarantees preferential rates that are so good, you'd have to be a subversive or a terrorist to want to miss out. So if you've got nothing to hide, apply today. Cell Cash ID. Use it, prove it.
Ooh, okay. Cell Cash ID. Are there any interest rates to that, huh? Well, the whole area here is just strewn with rubble, like Barney rubble. You know, yabba dabba doo and all that. Thankfully, the Ceph snipers are not terribly aware of their surroundings, so they're not nearly as frustrating as the Jackal snipers in Halo 2, if you know what I mean. For those of you who have played that game, yeah. Never even mind on Legendary. Turn a corner, peek your head out, boom, you get domed by a sniper.
Prophet, Vulture 4 is secure. I've put her on a free holding pattern. Just give me the word and I'll bring her in.
Good. That hive mind energy connection. If I can hook into what's powering this artillery, I can control it.
Alright, well, basically he's just gonna use the power of the Force here and, you know, disable the Ceph artillery. Then Michael's gonna come in and blow it up with the VTOL. Those Ceph pinch rifles are not terribly accurate or effective, which is why I never really use them, because you can barely hit anything at any range with them. You can have an arrow. There's a guy in here. Let's get him. Alright, well, we'll get this Alpha Jackal here just for the time being. Let me swap it out here for the Scarab. Just because. I'm specifically looking here for a Grendel, because it's got bigger bullets, being a bigger caliber battle rifle. By this time in the game, the Scarab has become incredibly wimpy. Even the Scar isn't terribly great. We need big guns with big bullets. Alright, let's go deal with this this battery here. We literally need to get to the batteries that charge the AAA battery, and then we can disable it. We got some nano upgrades there. Just approach it, and it does it automatically.
Artillery is disabled. Bring her in.
Roger that, Prophet. I'm en route. Stand by for some serious destruction. She's down.
Roger that. Moving to the next AAA.
Copy that. We'll hold position. Just give the word. Okay. That wrapped. Dropship inbound.
Alright, well, the cell drop ships drop more pods in, so we have some more company. Ironically, the map is, well, it's big for a Crysis game, but it's not that big in reality. So somehow he's flying around once we disable the nearby Ceph AAA battery, and you know, he doesn't suffer any consequences, doesn't get shot down from the other batteries. So apparently these AAA batteries cover a very, very localized area, provide very, very limited air defense. Of course, when Prophet is disabling the AAA, he sounds like he's sitting on the toilet doing the Valsalvas maneuver, you know? You know, like he's dropping a deuce. He's exerting himself. Alright, please have an arrow. Some restrictions apply, of course. You have to shoot at me, and I'm happy to oblige, and
Stage 3. Liberty beam now at 13% of estimated power apex. White hole is now extant within our solar system and is considered non-spontaneous. Gravitational microlensing indicates a current horizon of less than 10 micrometers.
okay, well, the white hole is pretty small. So we're pretty sure now that this is not just random. Okay, good to know. Hey, Statue of Liberty's head. Just like the poster for Escape from New York. Even though in that movie they never actually run past the head of the Statue of Liberty. Alright, there's a collectible inside of it, so I'm gonna head that way.
Mortar team under heavy assault! We need backup now, or this resource is gone!
We are all dead!
Luckily, the big open areas of the game, of this level, are not swarming with Ceph. Datapad. Breaking news.
The mysterious energy beam above Liberty Dome now seems to be creating some kind of spatial anomaly.
Of course, Cell Industries are in complete control of the situation. No, I have no comment on the relocation of Archangel at this time.
Are now seeing vehicles and other Earthbound objects in high orbit around the central anomaly, suggesting these items are being dragged up into space by the beam itself.
Political landscape as Senator Strickland continues to push for a full disclosure of all Cell operations.
Advising that the public remains calm as NASA works with other state-owned institutes in an attempt to uncover more about the Liberty Dome beam.
Okay, well, NASA still exists. Yeah, it sounds like the usual breaking news coverage, yep. Something's happening, we don't know what it is. Something just happened, we still have no idea what it is. We don't really know anything. We're just talking because we need something to talk about. We call it news nowadays. Alright, we have a secondary objective up here. We're going to provide support to this Rebel mortar unit, and they can assist us when we do, after we save them. Just head up through this pipe here.
Let's turn this place into a fucking Ceph graveyard!
That's the last of them. Thanks. If you have any HVTs you want destroying, just mark it with your visor. Give us a few minutes to set up. All yours.
Yeah, so those two guys were pinned down by 2 Ceph. We turned it into a real graveyard there. We've already killed like a couple dozen more Ceph already. But they mentioned they can help us out if we have any HVTs or high value targets. Alright, members of the Cell Board, Ceph Colonization Stage 2. Please find below the 4th part of my research on the Ceph species and colonization cycle. My team and I are very confident that the data presented is accurate, as remarkable as it may seem. Dr. J. Keene, Head of Xeno Study. Ceph Colonization Stage 2. The huge amounts of energy collected by the first stage Ceph is used to birth a second generation of Ceph creatures which are able to function as a single self-sufficient hive mind in their own right and no longer need to steal energy to function. The Stage 2 Ceph are highly adaptive, reactive creatures. They will instinctively configure and reconfigure activities, equipment, and even their genetic makeup to better suit local environment. On Earth, this reflective adaptation most clearly presented itself in a shift from the relatively low numbers of high-powered, energy-heavy or resource-heavy units first encountered on Ling Shan to a much more numerous, tactically flexible force composed of less powerful individuals, which spearheaded the 2023 incursion. As a consequence, the Ceph eliminated the many advantages of our numerical superiority, which were a key factor in our early victories over the aliens. The purpose of this second stage Ceph is to conquer and terraform, eventually turning the planet into a Ceph hive world which one day will be able to produce seed ships of its own. The Alpha Ceph. As part of the second stage, a unique Ceph creature rises to dominance. This creature has been named the Premorzinus, or Alpha Ceph, by Cell researchers, given the codename System X for its use in the wider world. The creature is remarkable in that it acts as both the central nexus and focusing point for the hive mind. It also naturally generates near unlimited amounts of energy through an internal reaction that researchers have been so far unable to replicate. This energy flows cleanly between all the Ceph that make up the hive and powers all the second stage Ceph equipment and exosuits. Alright, well, good to know, Dr. Keene. We've been fighting this stuff for a while now. But we need all this stuff for academia, you know. We'll debate about it later. Alright, folks, let's get back to killing Ceph. Grab this Reaper cannon here. We have 3 pingers up here, up ahead.
Mortar's ready! Use your visor to mark the targets.
5 Alpha 7. All cell units conform to Protocol 18 Zulu 6. Columbus Circle is Surface 0. Be advised, all targets at Surface 0 are now tagged as
Target locked.
Threats.
Cell units.
Fire!
Next, you don't have a clue.
Target is down!
Boy, those mortars are awfully powerful. Now, if we get all 3 of these pingers, then we get the achievement called Ping Pong, I believe. They only have enough mortars to destroy 2 of them, so you're gonna have to deal with the 3rd one on your own somehow. Primarily using high explosives. These electric arrows work extremely well against the pingers, and the Ceph for that matter, as well as incinerators.
That's a hit! Mortars are dry. You're on your own now.
Man, those are the most accurate mortars on the Earth. Oh, I think we missed it. And yeah, I think we need to hit it in the sensitive spot. Alright, super thermite tip time. Just the tip. That's what she said. Let's get closer to this thing. We've got plenty of rockets, so we can just blast it if we have to. Dang it, I bloody missed. Alright, well, we got it. Let's dump this scarab. Get this Mark 60. Minefield up here. Alrighty. So these mines are not actually cell mines, they're Ceph mines. Just double checking my story information stuff here. They work the same way as the cell mines, the intelligent smart munitions. They detect where you are, pop up, and blow you to smithereens. So essentially they're Ceph adaptations of human cell mines. They just have a different shape. Alright, next objective is up that way. Where's my Gauss gun? There we go. There he is. We're going to make good use of these Ceph turrets to help us out. We got the dune buggies here. Those are technically the Orca rapid mobility vehicles, or whatever you want to call them, the dune buggies. Alright, to get this battery, we head up this way. Should have a black box, or no, sorry, some nanosuit upgrade kit right here. Hack this minefield. Very good. There's a turret up there. Blimey. Line of sight obscured my butt. Sounds like we got some scorchers up ahead. God dang annoying little seeker drones. Oh, hello. Goodbye. This static and flickering we see on the HUD is because I'm near a cell battery. Not the AAA, but a battery as in like, you know, a power source. It can overcharge our suit and we temporarily become invincible. I'm sorry, we can supercharge the suit. Hold still. We have a black box up here. We need more ammo.
Actual, has enemy contact been made?
Anything?
Still no sign of him.
Wait, you see that over there?
I don't see anything.
Something moved!
Yeah, that's plasma, buddy. You don't exactly put it out. Stop, drop, and roll all you want. You're on fire. Until you are dead. Alright, Scotty, I need more power!
Michael! Come on now! Artillery! Is disabled.
Hold it steady, Prophet. Coming in.
Hold it steady. You're the one who's flying.
AAA is down. Moving to holding position.
Great work, Michael. Moving to the next target.
Heads up. Ceph are reinforcing.
Yeah, you noticed, huh? You know, Michael, while you're at it, why don't you take out some of those ships carrying the drop pods? That would help me out tremendously. God, aren't you dead yet? There we go. Alright, we got a bunch of minefields down here. Ooh, and some actual cell mines. And a bunch of artillery hidden in the area. Alright, we just have the battery Charlie to take out.
Stage 3. Liberty Beam now at 28% of estimated power.
Prophet, this is Romeo India 6, ICV. Here you're in the area. We're in a big pile of shit here. Any support from you would be welcome.
Predicted to form imminently.
Prophet, Venom Command. We got you covered. Take out the next AAA. All units, priority asset requires fire support. Engage as necessary, over.
Alright, more guys we have to rescue. Luckily, this will be a very easy rescue. Even easier than the last one we did with the mortar team. Well, how that didn't damage me or kill me, I don't know. These guys are literally just trapped here by mines. All we have to do is hack them.
Thanks, Prophet. You want to ride? Take the gunner seat and we'll...
No, I'm not going to do that. We have some arrows and upgrade kits. And a pad here. Alright, members of the cell board. Please find below the 5th part of my research extract on the Ceph species and their colonization cycle. Ceph Stage 2 on Earth, 2020 and 2023. No one knew it at the time, but the nuclear strike on Lingshan was the worst move humanity could have possibly made. The first stage Ceph had created a huge ice sphere over a portion of the island. Military tacticians believed this to be a defensive structure, and while this was true, this was only part of the sphere's true purpose. The construct was also functioned as an energy collecting matrix, hence the ice produced by the absorption of heat from the atmosphere. Striking the sphere with a nuclear weapon actually supplied all the power that energy-hungry first-stage Ceph could ever need. That power was enough for them to birth the Alpha Ceph underling Shan. The long-delayed arrival of the second stage has at last begun. 2023-2040, after their defeat in New York and around the world, the Ceph withdrew in hidden bases and birthing factories under every continent. The surviving Stage 2 Ceph began to adapt yet again to better copy, outmaneuver, and defeat the tactics of their human enemies. A new second stage of Ceph creatures, this one even better suited and prepared for war on Earth, was only a few years away from being ready to take up the fight when an unexpected disaster befell the Ceph Hive. Having recently given birth to a new generation of its alien army, the weakened Alpha Ceph was identified and captured by Cell forces under New York. Ah, that must have been what we did in Crysis 2, with their whole bioweapon thingy. So essentially that was what allowed Cell to capture the Alpha Ceph. Well, pat ourselves on the back. We basically helped Cell to take over the world. Not to mention they had really good spin doctors. Alright, well look at this, folks. An FY71M. The export version. We have not seen this in quite some time. And the sights are completely off. We're literally looking at the back of the receiver. We cannot even look down the sights. Unless we put some kind of optic on this thing. Yes. This is the only mission in the entire game where you find this weapon. It is completely useless, basically, because it's still just kind of a wimpy assault rifle. I'm not going to jump into the gunner seat of that ICV, because when you do, you don't use the main 25mm chain gun. You use the grenade launcher mount on top of it, which makes you an open target for the Ceph to shoot at. Namely, these drop ships, or these gunships that are circling the area here. So we're going to just go ahead on foot, disable these minefields. Because these gunships are blocking the way to our next objective. We have another objective here to locate a downed VTOL. Come on, give me the data pad. There we go. Thank you.
The Ceph creatures that attacked New York and other major population capitals were different in many respects to the Lingshan aliens, though the reason for this was not immediately apparent. We now know that the Ceph are a highly adaptive and reactive species, with the initial Stage 1 aliens bred to give way to a second stage, one specifically evolved and modified for their host environment. They assessed our world, they absorbed our DNA, tested it with their spores, and when we resisted, studied our battle tactics. The Ceph adapt to mirror the dominant species. This is their genius. What better way to ensure success in any environment, in any corner of the universe? The Stage 2 aliens were bred to terraform our planet, to turn Earth into a hive world. But we defeated them, pushed them back, and the Ceph have only one response to defeat: Stage 3.
Alright, Dr. Keene. Well, as good as the Ceph may be at conquering worlds, I would not rate them high on the infantry tactics intelligent assessment battery thing. Alright, let's get rid of this gunship here. Well, it's busy being distracted by the ICV there. Luckily, he's standing still. There's some cell turrets up there that, or some Ceph turrets up there that can help us out. I don't think the arrows are doing anything. Alright, let's hack this sucker. This'll finish her off. There we go. Kablooey. Alright, the way is just about cleared for our last objective, Battery Charlie. We got a sniper up here. Turret hacked, very good. Now there's a, I think this is the last black box up here. At least of this mission.
Conserve your ammo. Save it for whatever else they got. Ceph on the turret! Adjust fire! Get guns on it! Advancing! Good attack! Ugh! Shit! Man down! Come on! Come on! Hang in there! Take it out! Ain't gonna make it! I ain't gonna make it!
Yep, he didn't make it. Couldn't hang in there. Couldn't take it out. So sad. Alright, before proceeding on to the last objective, there's a human guy just crouching over there. We need to scout out the down VTOL, which is our last secondary objective. It's at the bottom of the map there. We could have probably gotten that, you know, after we disabled the first battery, but no matter. Right, I need to turn this way, make a right. Go all the way to the bottom of the map.
Moving out!
No, I don't want to move out. Man, all this Ceph fire and AAA just lighting up the sky still. Alright, the objective should be right over this broken up pavement here. There's the down VTOL.
Hey! Someone out there? In the VTOL! Get us the fuck out of here!
Thanks, man. Back at the VTOL's loaded up with cell supplies. Go wild. It's all yours.
Yeah, we just had to pick that up and allow them to get out. Being blocked by a crate. The most impenetrable defense ever. Alright. Got our last bunch of nano upgrade kits for this mission. More stuff to buy that I'm never gonna use. Let's try air stomp. Yeah, that's what it looks like. Not that I've ever had a reason to ever use the thing. can get to our next objective through here, but first we gotta disable these mines. Wouldn't want to step into the big, bright, glowing minefield. No way that would ever happen to anybody. Not that I've ever done that before, you know. Ooh, we got some guys up here. And a thing. Alright, reload. Ooh, that's a Devastator over there. Come on, reload. I need more ammo. He's dead. There we go, get more special ammo. It's a shame you can only carry, you know, 2 magazines of Gauss rifle ammo. Alright, well that took care of the opposition up ahead.
I'm in. One last time. Come on, Michael. Blow this thing already.
All right, just hold it steady. We're nearly there. Boom! She's down. I think we've punched a hole straight through the Ceph defenses. We've got a window open all the way to the beam. Now just clear the LZ. I'm going to put this VTOL down.
Ah, finally, Psycho provides us with some support from the air, huh? Well, I guess on the upshot, you know, it could be worse. We could have Dr. Gould yammering on to us over the radio about his quirky ideas. Prophet, can you hear me, man? Hey, man, come on, man. Prophet.
Yes! That's for Lingshan.
Ooh, that's a big boy.
That's for Aztec, even if he was a bell end. Okay, I'm putting it down on the roof. I'll keep the engines hot for a fast getaway.
What do you mean Aztec? He died within, like,
she's down.
Minutes of inserting into Lingshan. Then again, it's implied that these guys have been serving together for some time already, so they're not a bunch of newbies or anything like that.
You know, if I knew I was going to become a taxi service, I'd have done the knowledge. Jump in the gunner seat.
Hold on. Sheesh. I noticed this canopy can open both ways on the VTOL, like when we made our escape earlier.
Strap in tight. Had something on my tail for a while now. Might get a bit... Hello, lads. Okay, I'm gonna swing in between the buildings. Slow them down a little.
That usually work.
No idea. Fuck!
Keep them off our tail. Evasive maneuvers.
Don't give me that. My great-granddad flew Defiance over London. You got him.
Ah, so your great-grandpa flew Defiance in World War II, huh? I guess that makes you an expert in aerial combat, huh? Alright, well this is purely an on-rails sequence. You just have to shoot at stuff that comes at you. Although you can be killed in this part, so aim carefully. Unfortunately, the windscreen gets more and more shattered and more bullet holes in it as time goes on, making it harder and harder to see the enemies.
Bang on! Take that bastard down! Get him! You got him! Woo! Wanker! Dogfighting's in the blood!
Yeah, this thing I don't think is necessarily designed for dogfighting, Psycho. It's a troop carrier, okay? All I hear is a stall warning. That's something you don't really want, Psycho.
Nail it! Kill it! There! Take the shot! Great shooting!
They're still on our 6, Psycho. You better shake them.
Shoot him!
I guess Psycho needs to play more DCS, huh? Getting a 1 circle fight here. 2 circle.
Take it down! That's
Nice
how you
work.
do it. Kill him! Light him up! Go on!
I'm working on it. Sheesh. Maybe if you flew a little better, then do some of that pilot shit.
He's a goner! Come on! Yeah, burn you, fucker! Got him! That's it! We're done! Never in the field of human conflict have so many ugly squids been utterly fucking splattered by so few. I got warning lights going off all over the dash. What's it like back there?
Multiple fires. Pretty beat up. No way she's gonna make it.
Okay. Can't risk a ground landing. I'll squeeze out what I can. Let's see if we can make the Loose Haddon building. Should have a good view of the beam from there. Sound like a plan?
Let's do it.
Almost there. Come on! Come on! I think we made it.
Luckily, Psycho just knows how to pilot these things.
Shit!
Get working on the engines. I'll hold them off.
Oh, yes, sir, Mr. Bossy Boots.
You done yet?
Yeah. I was just keeping quiet about it, seeing as you were having such a good time. No, of course I haven't fixed it yet. Twat. All right, I think we can get her flying again. Just give me a bit longer.
Gotta love British insults.
Prophet, get in!
I was just keeping quiet, seeing as you were enjoying yourself. Of course I haven't fixed it yet, twat.
You seen that before? What the hell is it?
Fuck no. Let's just kill it.
Yeah!
Alright, folks. Meet the Ceph Mastermind. The Ceph Field Commander. And a boss fight.
Great plan!
It worked last time!
Man, how's that VTOL still flying? Alright, folks, so the Mastermind strategy here is basically he's going to deploy a bunch of drones at you. You have to destroy the drones and shoot at him, preferably with a Ceph weapon like a mortar or a Reaper cannon. And make sure that you use the cell batteries here to supercharge the suit. That'll make you invincible. Then you can just stand out in the open, go to town. Basic way this boss fight works is you gotta destroy the drones first. Because the Mastermind basically has armor that's impenetrable to anything. Doesn't matter how much you shoot him, you won't do any damage to him. So grab a mortar, grab a Reaper cannon here and supercharge and then blast away. You gotta wait till he grabs you, and then you mash on space and use the force. Yes, I can outforce you, buddy. And that's what does the most damage to him. Then you gotta do this a couple more times. Unfortunately, the Ceph batteries are one-time use, so you gotta find the other ones. Sends in some drop pods, and you gotta deal with those guys. shoot him with some rockets here. Dodges big old laser attacks. Those will destroy any cover you're hiding behind. And that's it for the Ceph Mastermind. Alright, analysis. As Ceph Field Commander, the Mastermind is a very powerful and important node/nexus creature in the Ceph hive mind. These creatures are unique in their ability to manipulate and repurpose the natural flow of the Alpha Ceph's thought energy for a wide range of deadly outcomes. We learned a great deal about the manipulation and transmission of Ceph power from experimentation on these creatures and lost many valuable research specialists in the process. The Mastermind, through its utilization of Ceph thought energy, is a phenomenal field command unit and is without a doubt one of the most valuable and dangerous of all known Ceph organisms. I believe we saw parts of this thing when we entered the skinning lab after the safety's off mission at the end. Alright, well, that's one problem down. Now let's get to our last objective, reach Columbus Circle. We have one more collectible to collect. Fellow members of the board, up to this point I've read Dr. Keen's somewhat fanciful analysis of the Ceph and their supposed invasion cycle with mild amusement. It seems Dr. Keen is able to extrapolate a great deal from little more than a handful of fragmented images and ideas captured by his filtering systems. Having just experienced his most recent imaginative submission detailing a supposed Ceph Stage 3, however, I really must raise a voice of dissent. The end of the world? This seems a little far-fetched, does it not? Red Star Rising is prudent, but we must remember that we retain the upper hand here. We know the Ceph. We have beaten them before. We have seen everything they can do. There is no cause for alarm. Oh no, not at all, Dr. Hurst. Not whatsoever. Yeah, we know them inside and out. Considering that everything's gone to hell here, in a handbasket, yeah, no cause for alarm. Alright, folks. Let's just get it over with, huh? Here we go.
Michael? Where the hell are you?
Well, the beam's gotten bigger. That can't be good. Oh, and a piece of the building fell on us.